Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a informational session per se in regards to self tanners, the good, the bad, and the very ugly, because it can get very ugly. I'm going to be talking about how to prep your skin for self tanners, different types of self tanners, what exactly is a self tanner, as well as some instant bronzers. I'm here to talk to you about some of my favorites, some of my least favorites. I've tried tons and I don't have all the products that I've tried with me, but I'm going to try to cover as much as I possibly can so that you can get a beautiful bronzed glow without having to damage your skin with the harmful UV rays given by the sun. So if you want to see and hear about self tanners and how they work and some of my favorites, then please keep watching. When you are trying to self tan your skin, it can be a very scary process. I know this. Every product out there will give you a different look. Some of them give you more of an orange tint to your skin versus a brown bronzed glow. So it is a matter of trying products out and figuring out what works with your skin. So the very first thing you need to do is prep your skin. If you're going to shave, then try to shave 24 hours before you do your self tanner. If you shave right before you self tan, you've opened up those pores and the self tanner is going to settle in those pores where your or the hair follicles where you have shaved, and you're going to get tiny itty bitty little dark dots, and that's not cute. The way that you're going to prep your skin is you are going to exfoliate your skin in the shower, but it's like the little gloves that you put on, and I use that to exfoliate my body, especially the drier areas around your skin. So your ankles, around your elbows, around your knees. The areas where you tend to get the driest is where you're going to need to exfoliate the most. Then you want to figure out what kind of self tanner do you want to use. Do you want to use a gradual self tanner? What that does is it has something called DHA in it, and it mixes with the amino acids in your skin, which causes it to give you that bronzed or orange glow depending on what product you use. There's everything from like the Jergens tanning lotions where it's literally a very, very gradual self-tan, or you can do something that may develop in 4 to 8 hours, or are you going for an instant bronze look? The next step is face tanners. If you are an oily skinned person, even though many self tanners will say that it's safe for the body and the face, if you've got very oily skin or kind of sensitive, finicky skin, sometimes you want to look for specific face tanners that are a little gentler on the skin. I personally have a very hard time finding face tanners that do not break me out. I usually just self tan my body and I leave my face because I can always match my makeup to my skin color. It just depends on what exactly you are going for. Next step would be to pick the right shade, the right color. If you are a super fair person, then obviously you don't want to get the deepest color because it's just going to look, one, unnatural, and what may happen is the DHA may be too high of a level in the product, and it could cause you to turn orange instead of giving you a more of a bronzed glow. Go with what your skin tone is going to put off as the most natural looking tan. I tend to go for the deeper colors because I am naturally more of an olive complexion. Next step would be to make sure that your skin is dry when you apply your self tanner. You do not want to put self tanner on wet skin. I will shower, exfoliate my body, what have you, and then I will jump out the shower, and sometimes I will just take my blow dryer and just kind of dry my body off so that I can immediately put on my self tanner. I usually do it at night so that I can sleep in the formula because it usually does take 4 to 8 hours to develop. If you want to apply it in the morning, then that is fine. Some of them do give off a funky odor, and as the day progresses, it tends to get a little more pungent. Typically do it at night so that no one else has to smell my funk. Then I just shower in the morning so that I smell nice and fresh for my friends and family. Part of obviously the process would be applying the self tanner. Always protect your hands because you do not want orange palms. So what you want to do is either use a tanning mitt. This is by Vita Liberata. Sorry, it's yucky and disgusting, but I think I've only used this one time because I can't stand a tanning mitt. I don't know what all the hype is about. I do not like these mitts whatsoever. That's just my opinion. You just put the mitt on your hand like that. You put your product on the mitt and then you just kind of rub it into the skin. I find that it just slips off my hand. I have given up on the tanning mitt, but you can absolutely try it because you may love it. I buy these gloves at Walgreens or any store. They have them at Walmart, wherever. It's just a regular latex glove. I just like these because I feel like they are pretty sturdy. So even if I am a little rough with them, it's not gonna like pop a hole in it or anything like that. And I feel like I can get a few uses out of this before having to trash it. When you're applying self tanner, start at the bottom and work your way up. So if you apply the self tanner at the top of your body and then you're bending over, you can cause creases and things like that. And that's not cute. It's just much easier if you start at the bottom and work your way up. So that is another tip that I would give you in applying self tanner. So I will quickly go through some of the self tanners that I've used, and some of them I love and some of them I don't love so much. I have these two products that I purchased maybe last year, and this is called Tan Airbrush in a Can, and it's an instant bronzer and self tanning spray for the face and body. I honestly, it must not have wowed me too much because I still have almost a full can of it. I don't really remember what this is like. So I've got a paper towel here and I'm just going to kind of spray. Okay, you see it kind of sprays a little bit green and some of them do come out that color. I'm gonna say that this wasn't a big winner for me because I don't even really remember too much about it. Also got the same brand, and this is bronze airbrush for the face. This is not going to like give you that self tan that's gonna last a week. It is going to give you just an instant bronze. So let's see. This is more of like obviously a bronze kind of look. So actually I need to try this out again. Again, this is pretty full. I don't know if I tried it and I didn't like it. I'll have to get back to you on that. Let me just go into some of my instant bronzers. I have this, this is from Victoria's Secret. It's called Beach Sexy Instant Bronze Body Spray. I think it's amazing. This is an instant bronzing product. It's not a self tanner. So if you have an event that you want to go to and you want to tan your body, this is the product that you want to try out. That's what that comes out like. It's beautiful. It's very natural looking and it smells amazing. That is one huge benefit of this product. The Too Faced Royal Oil, and it is coconut oil body bronzer. The one thing that I love about this product is, again, the scent. Reminds me of the beach or like being on an island somewhere. It just smells divine, kind of what it looks like. So this is kind of what it gives you, if you can see the difference. I love this product. I've used it a million times and I will definitely repurchase this when I finally run out. This was in one of my haul videos. This is the Lorac Tantalizer Awards Show Glow Firming Body Bronzing Mousse. Okay, first of all, it comes out like a mousse, like this. I'm just putting a little bit on my hands. You can see the difference. I don't know. This is another one that I'm going to have to try again and see how I like it. This I just purchased. This has been around forever, I feel like, and I have never tried it. I don't know what I was waiting for. This is the Water Resistant Airbrush Legs by Sally Hansen. I know everybody and their mother and brother has heard of it and has probably used it. I got the color Deep Glow, and I still feel like it wasn't, you know, like, way too dark for my skin tone or anything like that. It definitely covered up the imperfections on my legs. I do have some varicose veins that are popping out. Not fun, but this covers up any imperfections that you have on your legs. It didn't have a funky smell. I would highly recommend trying this. Again, if you're kind of scared of self tanners, then try one of the instant bronzers. Now into the self-tanners that I actually have. One of the drugstore brands that I really like is the Neutrogena Micro Mist Airbrush Sunless Tan. I've used this for several years now. I love it because I feel like it dries instantly. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it definitely sprays upside down. One touch continuous spray works at any angle to tan hard to reach places, even your back. And it dries in less than 5 minutes. It's a very light mist, so you don't have to rub anything. You can spray your back, spray everywhere, and I can throw on clothes basically immediately and then run out the door if I need to. This is another go-to of mine. This is the Fake Bake Tan. It's Flawless Self-Tan Liquid, streak-free, easy application. This is the spray formula. I am on, I think this is my second or third bottle of it. This is definitely one that I reach for, you know, a more consistent basis. I feel like it gives a really bronzed glow to the skin. It still has that self-tanner smell to it, which I think pretty much all of them have that funky smell to it. I haven't found one yet that doesn't have a scent at all that's an actual self-tanner. So if you have one out there that doesn't smell at all, I'd love to hear those in the comments below. I have another Neutrogena Micro Mist. This is actually in the color Deep, and this makes your skin 3 shades darker than your natural skin tone. So like I said, this is definitely a go-to of mine, which is why I have 2 cans of it. Then I also have the Fake Bake for the Face Anti-Aging Self-Tanning Lotion. I'm trying not to like get it all on my skin. That's what it looks like. They've combined the highest quality self-tanning ingredients with clinical level of peptides. All of the stuff that's in it is supposed to benefit your skin and help reduce the appearance of wrinkles. I'm on the fence about this because I do feel like it kind of broke my skin out a little bit. I would still suggest to try it out and see how you like it because it does give a really pretty glow to the skin, you know, if you don't have super sensitive skin. This was probably the worst investment that I've ever made. The JWoww Fast Dry Technology Dark Instant Sunless Spray. It is a horrible color. It could not be any more orange. Felt like a big Oompa Loompa, and it sprayed out funky. It was kind of all over the place. I had to do it in the shower because it made a humongous mess. Chunks of spray like falling on my feet. I ended up with like orange feet. It was just nightmare. Not good. Ooh, no, and I will not use this anymore. I still have a full bottle of it, so if anybody out there wants the JWoww, message me and I will gladly send this bottle to you. Next on my list is the Vita Liberata. This is the Deep Silk and Touch Untinted Self-Tan Gel. This comes out like a white gel. It has a little pump to it. It's white. It's right here. You probably can't see that. When you rub it in, it's like a clear lotion. You can't see where it's going. It doesn't have that guide to it. I will say I haven't had a problem with it coming out streaky or anything like that. It's always been nice and even on my skin. It does give me a pretty dark complexion. I feel like with me getting the darkest color, that it definitely should have given me a deeper, darker tan. This was on the expensive side. It just was like, for me. I mean, I really thought I was going to absolutely love this product. A little bit of a letdown, but you know, you live and you learn. Last on my list, and the reason I kept this for last is because I just used this last night for the first time, and this is the Tarte Brazilians Face and Body Self Tanner. Comes out super duper dark, almost like, I don't know, almost like a deep purple kind of color. Can you see that? I know it's just a little dot. I don't want to like waste the product. That's kind of scary, but it blended in seamlessly. I didn't have any issues. I prepped my skin like I normally do. Put it all over the body. I felt like I had to use a lot. I think I probably used like half the bottle at least for one application. I feel like I had to spend a little more time just working it into the skin because the product is so thick. But I do feel like it gave me a really nice bronzed glow, and I have already showered this morning and washed off any, color guide that was in the product. So I am very happy with the color that I got out of it. Since I decided to use the the body self-tanner, I decided to purchase the Tarte Brazilians self-tanning face towelettes. I've never used a self-tanning towelette before, and I have always been kind of scared to use them. Again, I don't really use a lot of self-tanner on the face, so I was kind of on the fence about using this, but I figured since I was using the other, I would just use them in combination with one another and see how I like it. So I used the towelette last night. It did give my face quite a bit of color. It also gave my face more of an orange tint than what the body tanner did. I did take a picture before I put on makeup so that you can see exactly the color that it gave me. I didn't wake up with like crazy breakouts this morning, but once I applied my makeup, I feel like it still applied really well. I didn't really do any contouring. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the face towelette. I will probably use it again because my face was kind of dark. Thing that I wanted to show you, and this is one of my favorite products ever. This is called the Sunmate. So cool. When you're self-tanning, the hardest part to get is your back. I use this handy dandy tool to get my back. I just put a tiny bit of product on here, and I just use this kind of like the little shower things that you can get to rub it all into my back. I will definitely link this product in the down bar below, as well as everything else that I have mentioned in this video. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any tips and tricks that I didn't mention, then please leave me a comment in the down bar below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and until my next video, I love you guys. Peace out.
My hair is a big frizz ball. It's a big frizz ball. I am here. Scratch. Hi. Seriously? One of those. I can't talk. It was really, really pale. Sorry, my hair is frizzy as I don't know what. Kind of like a frizzy mess to me right now.